Mr. Lewison.
Question 3, sir.
Speaker, the Foreign Construction Worker Directory System, or FCWDS, was set up in 2015 by the Singapore Contractors Association Limited, or SCAL, to facilitate job matching between employers and foreign workers in the construction sector. The construction industry finds it useful to develop the FCWS to flexibly redeploy workers across companies, given that work is cyclical and mainly project-based. We have not come across another industry which has expressed interest to set up a similar directory. The FCWDS has been incorporated into a third-party mobile app owned by the private sector called the FW app to improve its accessibility to foreign construction workers. Thank you.
Mr. Lewison.
Thank you, sir. I think MOS will reply, but I'm just wondering whether we can extend this to the cleaning sector. Because I think the cleaning sector, like the construction sector, is quite cyclical as well. A lot of the contracts are 2 years. So where a lot of these cleaners who come to Singapore to work and gain their experience actually sometimes go back within the 2 years. And I think it will benefit both the cleaners and the companies to hire the skilled workers in Singapore.
Sure.
The second question I would like to ask is whether we can then incentivize the hiring of the existing workers who are in Singapore so that this directory will actually be more effective. If we can incentivize in a sense, maybe provide a reduced foreign worker levy if they hire workers who are already in Singapore.
Thank you. I thank the member for his clarification. Firstly, when we look at this, it's really to strike a balance as well between giving employers certainty, especially the services sector, compared to construction, which is very project-based. Services tend to be for a longer period, as you mentioned, could be 2 years. It depends on the length of contract. So there is a difference there. The second difference is that when you look at the construction sector, for example, SCAL is an industry association, championed it. And therefore, the database is set up and agreed upon by employers so that employers are all in agreement. We have not received requests from other industry associations, but certainly for cleaning sector, if the industry associations are prepared to do so, we can certainly take a look. But specific to cases where, for example, town councils, where contracts change and cleaning contractors have to move around, we have taken. We have in fact facilitated, some of the changes between employers. So we have facilitated some of these to ensure that cleaning services are not disrupted. So that is something that we are prepared to do, but not as a broad-based policy nationwide.